This polypropylene bumper cover will be repaired using a hot air welder. The crack was taped on the opposite side with aluminum body tape. First, use a high-speed die grinder with a cutting burr to remove paint and expose clean plastic. On the outer surface, you will need to remove enough plastic so that the repair will be flush with the surface once the welding rod has been applied. We are welding with a thick rod on the backside. The rod is very strong and stiff. Aim the stream of hot air at the intersection of the rod and plastic so that both plastics are melting. Apply downward pressure on the rod as it melts together with the base material. Continue applying rod along the crack line. When you have reached the end, melt the rod from the top side while pulling on the rod until the rod breaks. Remove the aluminum body tape and grind out a channel into the plastic. Remove enough plastic so that the repair will be flush with the surface after the rod is applied. Use a DA sander to remove the paint surrounding the repair. The polypropylene rod that is being applied to the outer surface is much thinner than the rod that was used on the backside. This will require less grinding later on when it is time to get the surface level flush with the surrounding plastic. Again, aim the stream of hot air at the intersection of the rod and plastic so that both plastics are melting. Apply downward pressure on the rod as it melts together with the base material. When plastic is broken to the edge like this one, be sure to weld the edge. The crack may spread if it isn't welded along the length of the crack. Here we are using the thin rod again, making sure to wrap the plastic around the edge. Weld the inside and the outside. This will help prevent the crack from spreading. Use a high-speed die grinder with a cutting burr to remove excess plastic because we want this repair to be flush with the surrounding plastic when it is finished. Use a DA sander to further remove excess plastic. Since this plastic is polypropylene, we apply adhesion promoter to any exposed plastic before applying filler. Squeeze out equal portions of the epoxy components and mix until there are no streaks and you have a uniform color. Be careful not to mix air into the filler as this will create pinholes in the epoxy. Apply filler and allow sufficient time for the filler to cure fully before attempting to sand. Use a DA sander to sand the filler flush with the surrounding plastic.